y'all. We're so caught up in our minds, right? And so caught up in our thoughts. Well, let's think it through, right? Kind of like last week. Let's think it fully through, and let's invite God into these thoughts, right? Let's invite God into these thoughts so we can start processing like we are the image of God, right? And how are we gonna do that? We invite God into our thoughts, right? Because that's where we start to have so much spiritual warfare every single day, right? You're not battling it alone, right? You have God with you, right? So why would you not invite him with you? Why would you not invite him to fight it with you, right? You know, and so then we went into, it was chapter 2, verse 1, right, of Jonah. You know, it says here, Jonah prayed to the Lord, his God, from the belly of the fish, right? I called to the Lord in my distress, and he answered me. I cried out for help from the deep inside shell. You heard my voice, right? He prayed to him, y'all. That is the key to everything. You got to pray. You have got to pray about these problems, y'all. It's a divine connection to God, right? Just like I might have said in my temptation video, right? It is a divine connection to God, y'all. Prayer is huge. It is a huge thing, y'all. And we got to get over this fear of being scared to think that we've done something so bad that we shouldn't pray for it, when that is the greatest opportunity to pray to God about it, right? Greatest opportunity to pray to God about it, right? So what I also said was like, it gives us a reminder. It's like, could have been, sometimes we can pray before the storm even happens, y'all. So like, before we even get ourselves in that situation, right? Let's pray about that. Let's have some godly thoughts about it before we get into it. But even though you get into that situation, God could still get you out of that situation though, right? But we could start doing, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, come on, Spirit, talk to me. Pre-advance, like a pre-advance, right? Like a prelude, right? We could start getting. It's coming to me, y'all. Sometimes, we could pray, right, in the prelude status before the season even starts, right? We can pray in that prelude status before we get in that situation, right? Before we get in that season, and then we gotta pray, right? You can still pray while you're in the season, but we can start to pray before the season even happened, right? Before we even get caught in that storm, right? So, that's another big thing that kind of like stuck out to me, and